Want to talk about that interview President Biden gave with George Stephanopoulos. I want to talk about Biden's visit to the Waffle House. I want to talk about how Fox is now praising CNN, saying that CNN's debate moderation was first rate. I think I want to hear it also from comedian Roy Wood Jr., who's trying to explain how the F we got here in general. We should also talk about Steve Bannon slinking away to his jail cell where he currently sits. Who better to break all of this down than the aliens from the Alien Super Show? You're not going to want to miss this one. It's my favorite show on the MeidasTouch network. Take it away, aliens.
I'm dodging fireworks left and right up here. Over.
Was this a bad episode or the sign of a more serious condition?
It was a bad episode.
It was like that episode of 24 season 3 in the middle where they just did a recap instead of moving the plot forward.
This also is a recap episode.
It's the Seinfeld finale all over again.
It was a bad episode. No indication of any serious condition. I was exhausted.
Not like now when I'm energized to the brim. As you can tell,
Yeah.
I'm doing cartwheels.
I didn't listen to my instincts in terms of preparing, and I had a bad night.
Hey, Gleep, can we sweeten this audio? Can we juice this guy's throat?
I didn't listen to my instincts, and I had a bad night.
Did you ever watch the debate afterwards?
I don't think I did, no.
Are you not reassured?
At least answer the question positively or negatively.
We've been hit with an ancient asteroid we could have seen coming.
Oh, yeah, that thing that was on our radar for the last 3.5 years that no one talked about?
Spin it, spin the ship, full spin mode.
Sorry, this one is unspinnable. Just gotta lean into it.
Gleep, what's the damage? Are the forward blasters lighting?
No, the gas lighting's not working. Our engine's offline.
Can we replace the engine?
We can, but it's scary and the consequences are unknown.
Well, it seems like the only thing to do now is pretend like it didn't happen and that things are even better than before. Okay, let's carry on now, shall we?
Pretty sure the only way we can put this whole thing in context is to get someone smarter and funnier than us, so I've abducted Roy Wood Jr. from his stand-up comedy tour.
Oh, nice.
Hey, Roy.
Hey.
You've got all the time in the world, right?
No, I do not. You have like 40 seconds remaining.
We know you're pressed for time with your stand-up, but would you mind if we uploaded a copy of your consciousness to an artificial life form on our ship?
Will that take more than 30 seconds?
Not if we do it without any safety protocols.
Let's do it right now. Gleep, get out the conscious copier.
Hit Control-C, Control-V on Roy's brain and put it in this robot.
Uploading.
Done.
Okay, cool.
Perfect.
All right, see you guys.
Well, without further ado, I give you Roy Bot Jr.
This feels weird.
Okay.
Welcome, Roy Bot Jr. to the ship.
Roybot, let's get to it.
So, as many do near the end of a bad night, Biden found himself at Waffle House.
Hello. That is how you enter a Waffle House, though. You squat like you coming out the tunnel or a football game.
How you doing, sir?
You can't fake that dap, though, and I think that's the thing that people like. As soon as I saw the foregrip dap, like that man is coherent and cogent.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Trump couldn't do that.
Whatever I saw at the debate immediately wiped away after a foregrip dap at a Waffle House.
Mr. President, how did you perform tonight? I think we did well.
What reporter is at the Waffle House? Mr. President, how do you think you performed at the debate tonight? If it was a real authentic Waffle House in Atlanta, Joe Biden would have walked in and somebody would have said, well, they was tearing your ass up tonight, wasn't it? That's an authentic Waffle House question.
The words Mr. President have never been said at a Waffle House until this moment.
Boy, Joe, you was up there up, wasn't it? It's a declarative statement with a question mark on the end. That's how Southerners, you was looking confused as hell, wasn't you?
Do I answer yes or no?
That's not a question, bro.
Yeah.
There is another debate scheduled.
Yeah.
Do you think that Joe Biden should participate in it?
Absolutely.
Yeah, let him flame out so I can be the nominee.
We've all had those nights. All of us, not one person watching.
Guys, have I had a night like this?
Yeah.
I don't remember that.
Have I had a night where my brain stopped working for 83 minutes?
Am I the only one looking forward to the next debate?
Oh, man.
I
can't wait.
He will actually be jacked up, probably.
Yeah.
He's going to come out in, like, the Iron Man suit.
If he just keeps his mouth closed while he's listening, I feel like the next debate will go much better.
They will take the life of a child in the 8th month, the 9th month, and even after birth.
This guy.
Meaning we'll kill the baby.
This rant has been brought to you by CNN.
Brought it back to the states, and the country is now coming together on this issue.
Oh, yeah. Everybody's on the same page now.
Biden wants to punch him.
They should have put their podiums like 6 feet closer.
You seen those slap competitions?
Yes.
You take turns slapping the shit out of each other. I would like that element added to a debate.
I don't know if Biden would win that one. I think Trump grew up slapping. I just think Trump has always been a slapper.
Oh, yeah.
Like when he played GoldenEye, he went right to slappers only. There was no around with Golden Gun.
Also, Dana Bash just being like, thank you.
Yeah. Joe Biden wants to rip the neck off every baby in 5 states.
Thank you, sir.
We will not be challenging your claim. Like, yes, it sucks that Tapper and Bash didn't fact check Trump, but like, that's not the reason Biden sucked.
No, of course not. Yeah, 2 things are true.
Donald Trump's debate full of falsehoods.
Repeatedly making falsehoods. More than 30 false claims. 30 falsehoods.
I cannot believe that after the whole debate over whether to call something a lie, from false claim or falsehood to lie, and the big lie, and now we're back to falsehood.
Trump, our folksy grandpa, wove a vivid tall tale.
The former president told 20 fibs.
He spun many yarns.
CBS said he made falsehoods, which is like a weird way of, he was creating falsity.
We're scared. We still need access.
Yeah.
He won't greenlight our lanyards for the RNC.
Do you think he should stop saying things that are not true?
So many untruisms.
The whole manufactured thing this morning of that Donald Trump has said something that he hasn't said before. I mean, everything that he said on Thursday night, he's been saying before.
It's okay. All these lies he told, he's already said them, so they shouldn't count.
That's what you got to start doing, like when you cheat on your girl. Like, Republicans have given you the recipe. Just go, look, the media is creating a narrative. I know you found condoms on my penis, but you have to understand that that doesn't mean that I was shit. Listen, I've been having condoms on my penis the whole relationship. I've been cheating on you the whole time. All of a sudden now?
You knew I was a snake when you took me in.
Why make false claims?
JD Vance on CBS is crazy.
That's a nice chair, though.
Yeah, it's a pretty good chair.
Lounging.
That's a power chair.
West Elm's Liars Lounger.
Well, Morgan, I think the media is running interference on a lot of this stuff. We all know, and Nancy Pelosi herself has admitted on camera, that she could have requested more National Guard troops. She bears some responsibility for the fact.
I'd also like to join in on the lying if I could.
I'd like to gin up a false claim if I can, Margaret. Thanks so much for the opportunity.
Stick to your talking points and nothing can go wrong.
Credit where credit is due. Jake Tapper and Dana Bash moderated a clean, balanced, and focused debate.
I will give kudos to CNN. That was a flawlessly moderated debate. I give them both an A+.
This is how you know you failed at being a moderator, when every single bad faith right-winger is like, these guys rule.
Great job to them. No notes.
No notes.
Just how Jake Tapper and Dana Bash moderated the debate. They had 0 notes.
Jake Tapper and Dana Bash. They were excellent.
These heroes, these Newsmax heroes.
Fact-checking. It sounds great. It's not. It's dangerous.
Facts are terribly dangerous.
There's nothing more dangerous than being corrected.
There's sometimes flowery language. There is sometimes exaggeration.
Or a lot.
It is.
There's a lot of exaggeration.
You know, Dana, y'all did a good job. You let them talk. You're not fact checkers. You let them talk.
Oh, my God.
This is the biggest insult ever.
Yeah. I don't like a debate where nobody will do any fact checking. You just say what you want to say. You know it's a lie. The guy told 30-some-odd lies, and nobody checked him on it.
Every single guest on her show had to weigh in on how she did.
When do you fact check?
Right.
When is the time for the truth?
Fact check. They actually did not do a good job.
So that, to me, was not the way to plan the debate. And whoever did that or agreed to that,
whoever it was,
really should think about what they're doing.
Whoever the dumb piece of shit was.
Who it was.
Dana, I don't know if you know that.
A name. I don't have time to learn names. I'm Clyburn.
In Clyburn's defense, she didn't really do anything during the debate, so if he didn't remember that it was her,
exactly.
That's a good point.
I really only remember Tapper's waistcoat. That's it.
Mr. Three-Piece.
Okay, well, it was a debate agreed to by President Biden first.
Why wouldn't you just say, it's me? It's just so weird that she wouldn't be like, I moderated the debate.
She's not going to fact check anyone.
Yeah.
I want to do a heist movie where on a major Supreme Court vote day, you kidnap Clarence Thomas and you replace him with Jim Clyburn to vote on some.
Uh-huh.
I think you could sneak Jim Clyburn in as Clarence Thomas, and the average white person over 70 won't notice.
Would not know.
It's kind of like Mission Impossible, where you put the mask on and you get the launch coat and then you take your face off. Ha-ha, I'm Tom Cruise the whole time.
You lower him down through the glass.
You won't fool Ketanji Brown Jackson, though. She'll know and she'll blow the whole thing
That's
up.
true. She'll call it.
So we got to bribe her first. That's Act 1.
Well, we certainly could have used him on Monday, although it wouldn't have mattered.
Supreme Court, in case you missed it, ruled that presidents have, quote, absolute immunity, but only for clearly official acts, which would be defined on a case-by-case basis.
No man is above the law, so long as he's off the clock.
As long as you put out a press release that says official act at the top, you're good.
I will officially steal this money in insider trade.
Yes, you just need stationery.
I'm very busy. Please don't prosecute me while I'm working.
That's so brutal. That's kind of like one of those things that's like, this is the end of the republic. And I say that saluting as strong as I can.
These hypotheticals they've made up, future presidents are going to turn into assassins and all the rest. It's madness. Listen.
Madness? Clearly he's never seen Lethal Weapon 2.
Diplomatic immunity.
Just been revoked.
That's going to be the second debate. That's the preview of the second debate.
Hypotheticals, it's not hypotheticals, it's things that happened when Donald Trump was president.
All right, last but not least, Steve Bannon's in jail, but not before going on ABC's This Week.
Twitter suspended Bannon's podcast after he seemed to imply that Dr. Anthony Fauci and Christopher Wray should be beheaded.
I'd put the heads on pikes as a warning.
Just as a warning, okay?
A couple of days before, I was talking about the execution of Thomas More, when metaphorically they put it on the pike.
Well, if you had watched my program 2 days prior about medieval beheadings, it would all make sense.
What is all that on the desk?
Oh my God.
That's Project 2025.
What the kind of insanity is this?
I mean, it's as cluttered as his hair. Like, his whole body is disheveled. His whole space is disheveled.
His face is like, do you remember Ren and Stimpy when they would do the gruesome close-ups?
Just like boiled.
Are you concerned about those death threats?
Are you concerned?
That's not a
Why is Steve Bannon on ABC?
Yeah.
Why is Steve Bannon on a network morning show? This is insane.
Thank you for coming.
I agree with your positions.
Thank you, Father.
St. Michael the Archangel, defend us in battle. Be our protection against the wickedness and the snares of the devil. May God rebuke him.
I know I say this a lot, but it is so nice to see Dungeons and Dragons mainstream. Like, this is, I do this every week. It's fun. People should get more into it. Like, Bannon is a good role player.
Is he like a necromancer kind of?
Oh, for
like
sure. I think Grave Cleric, maybe. Yeah. Because he looks like he's on the fragile boundary between life and death, you know? Like, he lives in that liminal space.
Okay, well, we can be done. That's cool.
Roy, thank you. Roy, thanks so much.
Thank you, Roy.
Thanks, Roy.
I hope your brain is okay after this. This is like a lot of insane
Yeah, we'll see. Now, how do you put my back in my body now, please?
Okay, you got it. All right.
Hey Humies, thanks for tuning in. If you like the show, help us invade your planet by subscribing to our YouTube channel or drop us a comment. We really love those. If you really like the show, subscribe to our Patreon where we share some bonus content. All right, okay, gotta go. Bye!